from Tampa Bay's #1 news station. This is Good Day Tampa Bay.
We're starting out your Sunday on a sweet note. Doesn't this look fantastic? Today is National Cherry Cobbler Day. And did you know cobblers are an American invention? They originated in the early British American colonies due to the lack of ingredients to make traditional English pudding. So enough with the history. We have a super exciting guest with us. Devin Davis is here to teach us about American Cobbler Day. And before we start cooking, I just heard something awesome in the commercial break. You were on Chopped, and our viewers are familiar with you.
Yes, yes.
Tell me about where you're at now in a contest that you've done pretty well in.
Well, since Chopped, my world's kind of opened up a little bit, going to culinary school and such. And most recently, I just won the title of Best Young Chef of the Southeast. Wow. And so that's going to take me to Las Vegas in a month, where I get to compete for the national title.
Well, what stuff are you going to be cooking there?
I don't really know.
You don't know
they don't
yet.
tell us until the morning of. So it's just a big surprise.
Well, you know what you're cooking today.
I know what I'm cooking today, so that's a good thing.
I told you, I'm not really a baker myself. You're going to have to help me out with
I'm
this.
going to teach you.
But how do you make cherry cobbler?
Cherry cobbler is really simple, really simple, because it's all about the filling and it's all about the crust. So it's just two components, really. And you want to use the best fruit you can find. If you can't find fresh, use frozen. Today I'm using frozen because, you know, that's the best we can find here for right now. And I'm using frozen sweet cherries. You can use tart cherries if you like the tartar flavor. So it's really all up to your interpretation. If you want them sweet or if you want them sour, you can use different varieties of cherries. Okay. So there's all kinds of different things you can do with it.
So good ways to mix it up. Now, I know, tell me about the crisscross action here, how we do that.
Okay, this is what's called a lattice top. And what you do is I have strips of dough I cut here about an inch wide. Okay. So like you pull two back and then you lay this over. And then you pull those two back over it.
Oh, okay, so you're like kind of weaving
it.
Right,
like a basket weave. And then you take the center one and you pull the center one up. And don't worry about the juice, it won't hurt anything. And then you lay that one over and pull that over like that. And then you have a nice lattice top.
Make it look so easy, don't you?
And then you just go, you go with a little simple egg wash. It's just a beaten egg with some cream in it. And then you just brush it over the top. And this just gives it a nice little brown color as it cooks and adds nice and shiny. And then this is what's called Demerara sugar. It's getting really popular. It's like it's a raw sugar. It's really big crystals, and you just sprinkle that right over the top. And that just adds nice crunch and some nice shiny color to the top.
Maybe a little ice cream to go with your cobbler.
Hey, ice cream, whipped cream, whatever you want to do.
And we've got a finished product there.
And we do have a finished product, and that is a finished cherry cobbler.
Delicious. So how long did you put that in the oven for, do you remember?
Actually, it takes about an hour. An hour. You start it out at a higher temperature, like 400 degrees, so it kind of sets that crust really quick, and then you lower it like 375 and finish it off for the rest of the hour. Okay. And there you go.
Put your patience. We're going to put the recipe on the Seen on TV section, and then I know next hour you're going to be back making 2 different types of cobbler with us.
Yes, we're going to talk about this one, and then we're going to go to a peach and blueberry with a totally different type of topping, and it's going to be so delicious.
I can't wait. I can't wait to try this after the break. Thank you so much for coming in, and good luck in June.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll have to talk about your win, maybe coming out.
That'd be good.
We'd love to have you back.
A young chef joins us in the studio on this National Cherry Cobbler Day. The delicious dessert he's showing us this time coming up after the break. It's National Cherry Cobbler Day, a holiday I can get behind. And last hour, our favorite pie prodigy showed us how to make this delicious cherry cobbler. And Devin Davis is back now. You know, we have the same last name. Unfortunately, I do not have your cooking skills. I wish it ran with the
I'll try to help you today.
All right, so you made this last time, the cherry cobbler. It looks delicious. And now you're making a peach blueberry crumble, right?
Yes, this is a peach blueberry crumble. We're doing, like, cobblers are so versatile. Like, you can do all kinds of toppings. You do like a biscuit topping, you can do a crumb topping, you can do a crust top. So this one we're going to change from crust and go to crumb.
And this is pretty much an idiot-proof recipe,
Totally idiot-proof. Throw it in a bowl, mix it together, put it in the pan.
So let's start. You just kind of get fresh or frozen, or does it just depend on what's out there?
It depends on the season.
Right.
If you have really good fresh peaches, by all means use fresh peaches. So today I'm using a combination. I'm using frozen peaches because
hard to find.
They're really good though. I mean, honestly, frozen peaches are frozen in season, and I'm using fresh blueberries.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna do is this is just some sugar.
Like the looks of that.
Lots of sugar, cornstarch, and instant tapioca.
Huh.
Because, you know, tapioca pudding is really thick.
Yeah,
so you put the instant tapioca in there, it really soaks up the juice, so you have a nice thick, like, juice on it.
So just toss that around a little bit?
And try not to, this is the hardest part, is trying not to get the sugar everywhere.
You need an extra large bowl, right?
Right.
I love it when you're mixing up stuff and you just see like the cloud of sugar and stuff coming up. Yeah, I love it.
So anyways, you just mix that up really You don't have to do a whole lot because it'll kind of all melt together as it cooks. And so then you pour it in just a greased 9x13 pan.
Easy enough.
Right. Spread it out a little bit.
Okay.
And then butter makes everything better.
It really does.
So you just take a little bit of butter.
Chop it up, yeah.
Right, it's just cubes. And you just sprinkle it around the top. Really simple.
It smells so good already.
Thank you.
For something so simple.
Right?
It smells incredible.
And then this is the crumble. Now this is what differentiates it. That one has crust topping, which is to make a pie dough.
Right, which can be complex.
Can be complex, so you got to have your cold butter. Everything's cold.
It's all got to be
do
the
it
right
just right, otherwise it'll fall apart.
Right.
When the recipe's online, so it's really easy pie dough.
Okay.
And then this is like a streusel type topping with pecans and oats and brown sugar and cinnamon. And all you do is you just sprinkle it over the top.
That already looks good. How long do you bake it for?
So you start out, same with that one, you start out at 400 degrees for 15 minutes to kind of get that crust set on the top. And then you lower it to 375 and finish it off for the next 45 minutes until it's bubbly and thick and golden brown on top.
I love it. And I love something that you can put together in like less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, how quick was that?
Incredible.
We did it on air.
Well, thank you so much, Devin. I appreciate it. And we'll have those recipes up on our website. Just head over to myfoxtampabay.com and look under the Scene on TV section.